1 year ago this week, the U.S. stepped up and told the world that Syria was using chemical weapons against its people. And at the time, we were discussing American involvement. And 1 month before this, the Obama administration had promised to double non-lethal aid to rebels. At that point, it was already widely believed that the CIA was training non-Muslim rebel groups. And 1 month after the chemical warfare announcement, the Obama administration approved providing lethal arms to the Supreme Military Council. Now, Lewis, the war continues to rage in Syria, and it's just been fascinating now looking back at this from a little further down the timeline, how without anything really changing, once the will to even discuss going into Syria from the U.S. point of view, once that disappeared, most coverage of Syria also disappeared, even though the situation on the ground there did not really change very drastically.
It really hadn't changed at all. There's a war raging there, and there's constantly people dying, cities being taken over by both sides. And it's incredible that we're hearing almost nothing about this, despite it being such a violent and crazy situation.
I don't think it's going to become more of a topic going into the 2014 election. Depending on what's happening during 2015 and the lead up to the 2016 presidential election, maybe it will become a primary topic again. It is tough to say.
It is. I'm sure we are still involved in one way or another. I believe we are still sending, we actually ceased sending non-lethal aid and, of course, lethal aid. So we might still be involved in terms of training. I'm sure we have a vested interest in who takes over once the regime is overthrown.
What do people think about this? Do you care about what's going on in Syria? Did you only care when it was a discussion involving President Obama, John Kerry, John McCain's comments on this, and then once they stopped talking about it, we stopped caring? I mean, what do you think is behind the lack of interest in Syria? Let's take a break, and we will be back with plenty more after this. Join us, of course, on Facebook, facebook.com/David Pakman Show. Our program is viewer supported. We also do a whole extra program just for our supporters called The Bonus Show. It's hosted by Lewis. Go to davidpakman.com/membership to sign up today.